Hello, this is Genosis with episode 24 of Enshrouded. Alright, some time has passed since I last recorded, so let's go ahead and get caught up on what has been going on. First, let me just kind of share something with you that I've been looking at. I came across a video on YouTube from a fellow with the channel name, I think it's 04am or 4am, where they had a video on how to find kind of like the best loot. Because I was over here in the Sun Temple, and I found there was a few good silver chests. I was getting some good gear, and realizing there was some better mage armor that I could find when looting chests in the desert zone. Now, apparently there is a really easy to get golden chest right over here. So from the direction of it, you can see there's a flame sanctum here. There's the smothering pit. So I'd say it was just like southeast of the smothering pit across this gorge. So let's pop over there and see what that's all about. All right, so I set up a flame shrine right here, and as you can tell, it's on this side of this gorge right here. I don't believe there's a numeric location. We have it highlighted, but if you look at the map, Umbral Hollow, Smothering Pit, and this is the location right here, north of Deep Cut. So you can kind of coordinate where that is based on the map from here. All right, so over here, dug under the tree, there's probably a lore note that leads you here. There is a golden treasure chest. Now this is a high-level treasure chest. I've since looted it today, and admittedly, I tried the same trick that everyone keeps saying. Why don't you just log off, go back in, and appear back where the treasure chest is. I went so far as to set up a hook, which was a recommendation on the same video, which pops you over here. Loot the goodies, that's actually a really good staff, then you log off. You can also speed up the trick by pressing space, A, space, space on your keyboard, even before the screen loads just after logging out, in order to get to the chest. Alright, so let's go through that routine once more. Grab the stuff, hit escape, loot menu, space, A, space, space. You can do that even faster before the screen even comes up. And pop over to the same location, hop over. Oops, don't hit it too soon. And then grab another chest. Alright, so I've done that for a little while, because let's say on max level, I could wander around and find those chests naturally, but this is just more efficient. What else am I going to do? So let's pop back to the base, and I'll show you the goods that I've been collecting. Alright, so we're going to go over here, and we're going to take off the... hold on, let's open our character screen here. We have the Archmage hat, we don't need anymore. Let's just take that off. And then the chest, don't need that anymore. We'll put that back in this chest. Now, when I open this chest, this is a summary of the goods that I've been collecting. Not these rings, I'm just keeping these here. But there is a set for ranged stealth kind of stuff, the melee tanky stuff, and then the magic stuff. So I already have the Elder hat and the Elder chest, and we're already wearing the gloves, trousers, and boots. So let's see what this looks like all together. All right, here you go. This is the Elder set. Gotta say, I like this a lot more. So going over the stats, 15 crit chance, 12% extra crit damage, 120. Actually, you know, all the stats, I don't believe have changed much, if at all. Maybe very slightly from the other set. It's more or less just more armor and maybe a little bit more of the stats. So as you can see, the stats are pretty good, and it's got a great overall look. And I've also got some weapons here, namely, there's a staff I just looted, but I actually like the look of this one instead. The blackened staff. It is legendary. I also got a new fire wand, an upgraded frozen wand, and an upgraded shock wand. And here's something that surprised me. There is a shroud wand. Now this one's called Helix. I have never seen a shroud wand before. So that has me surprised. So I have a magic type for every one of them. Actually, let's move this in this order. So now it's all, in order. Now this staff is probably mana regeneration, leech. This gives you critical strike chance. We'll keep that one. That seems more aggressive. So if we go to this bottom chest, here's all the legendary stuff that I've been looting. Let me just toss that into the pile. So there is all kinds of stuff here, like noble swords. It's just an unfair amount of goodie stuff here. Some bows. There's the Forsaken bow. I think there's a couple other. Banebringer. They all get interesting looks. The stats themselves aren't that much, better. But Some pretty cool stuff. Major Arcana, which looks awesome. I just threw an extra Ghost Glider in here because I grabbed an extra one. So there's all kinds of goodies here. And obviously I don't need much of any of this stuff. But I thought it'd be cool just to keep kind of one of everything. Legendary if I can find it. Sword of Radiance, that looks pretty sweet. Actually, I'm curious. Let's take the Sword of Radiance. Let's try upgrading it. All right, Sword of Radiance. This gives us crit chance. Oh my god. So plus 25% crit chance. That is pretty wicked. Let's just slap this out here. Oh yeah, it's a pretty nice looking sword. All right, all of that aside, that is just kind of just for fun. We'll throw that back in here. There. I just wanted to cover that just to explain what is absolutely going on with my gear. So we've basically attained godhood at this point. Though the gear itself isn't all that much better. It just kind of got a nice look to it. All right, what is next? Next, I'd like to craft the eternal versions of as many spells as I can. Now, let's see. We need the Eternal Acid Bite. I've gathered all the materials I need for that, so we'll get this. An Eternal Light Burst. So this, again, this is a pushback with fire damage. Then we get an Eternal Heal Channel, so we can always heal ourselves. And I won't bother doing it with the Chain Heal because it won't be of any benefit to me. Now, there's no Eternal Shroud Meteor, so I think I have all the Eternal versions of the spells that I care to keep around. All right, so I'm actually pretty excited about the Eternal Acid Bite. Let's actually go ahead and compare what that is for the Eternal and non-Eternal versions. All right, so here we have the Acid Bite, the Light Burst, and the Heal Channel. So this one heals for a lot more. Like 43 damage it heals for. Costs more mana, same cast time, so this is completely useless to me. Then we got the Acid Bite. This is level 17, 84 damage. This is somehow even better. 165 damage. It is twice the damage. We might be able to start one-shotting bosses with that spell, which is insane. And then we have Light Burst, 21 damage, so it's a little bit more, just not a whole lot more. So yeah, we got all these Eternal versions, which is just sweet. Now, I guess you might ask, what now? Well, I'd like to start building a house. I think I picked out a location, so let's go ahead and take a look at that right now. All right, so here's the location I've been kind of thinking of. It's very scenic. I can see all of the snow-tipped mountains from here. It overlooks a nice, kind of a nice meadow area. So there is a cliffside. And yeah, it's got a nice look around it. It's a relatively flat, so there's a fair bit of build space. And I'd kind of like to have an idea, something actually my wife had mentioned trying, is build like a nice house, but keep all the work stuff underneath. Like build like an underground, hidden base laboratory kind of thing, where the nice has like a nice serene looking home. So I'm kind of digging that idea. I might start working with that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and run with this. So let's pop back to base and grab as many crafting, building materials as I can, and let's start laying some sort of a foundation. So we're going to bring along with us a chest, storage. Let's bring ourselves a huge chest. Need some more planks. We'll actually get started on that. But I just need the one chest for now, just to get going on it. All right, 250 logs on the way, or planks on the way. We'll use that for later. All right, now, do I have enough material to get started? So I'm just going to grab pretty much all of this. Yeah, we're a little full right now. All right, heading back. All right, here we go. So, where am I going to put this house? So, good question. Seems like a nice flat spot here. And yeah, I don't need to be right super near the boundary. The boundary comes out to, I think, I increased it one level, so it comes up pretty far. I could even increase it more. But yeah, let's start right about here. Right now we need to decide on a flooring. That looks like a pretty nice flooring. Maybe as some kind of foundation. Yeah, that might be right. Okay, so if we're going with highly polished for a flooring, I'm going to need some more resources. So let's get a chest down. Gosh, can I put that on top of the altar? No? All right, just want to put that on the ground for now. Here we go. And I'll just toss all of the building supplies in here. Now, for the highly polished stone, we just need plain old stone. So let's go do a quick resource run. All right, let's go all in. I'm going to grab pretty much all of that. We don't even have enough room for it. Man, I don't even have enough room to... Yeah, I might have to move some stuff around. I don't have enough room to pick up the chest. All right, there we go. We got space for the chest. We'll just pick that up and just bring that along with us. So I'm going to do this a few times, and we'll catch up once we have everything brought over. Apparently, I just unlocked explosive barrel, explosive arrows. Did I? Black powder. Well, I know I've looted black powder before, so why is that only coming up now? Huh, interesting. Well, I'm almost done. I'm just trying to get the last few items out of here, and then we'll be good to start building. All right, I have literally all the resources that I've gathered, 4 huge chests full, and we have all types of building blocks. I also brought all my workstations because I'm committing. Let's make this thing work. All right, so I am going to need more of the, I think it was the fancy stone blocks, right? I need to get all these building blocks back on me again so I can start doing this properly. All right, so realize this is the highly polished stone blocks, not the fancy ones. That's fine. I'm sure we can make use of it somewhere. All right, here is a rough layout. I'm able to get a fair bit of space, and I think it was going to be at least 2-story. So let's go ahead and maybe get, let's see, a stone. Actually, it probably should be snapping. There, stairway in. And then as for the building itself, I believe I'm going to be using 2 layers. One will be brick. I'll be using brick for the first layer, so I'm going to need a few more. Yeah, so this is the layer I'll be using here, and I'll probably end up moving windows here and there. But for now, right now, I'm just going to stick to what I'm doing here. All right, here we go. It's a rough layout. I could probably fix up these columns here, but we'll do that at another time. All right, now for the layer above, I'm going to use the, I think it's timbered wood. Yeah, half-timbered blocks. I really dig this wood texture for building. It's got a nice little like Hamlet medieval feel, and I think that's going to work fairly well. Whoa, gotta watch that step. Okay, okay, hold on. There we go. I'll have to pop that back up there in a second. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to watch my step. All right, now the roof is going to be interesting. I'm going to try to make it as nice looking as I can while keeping the style. I believe I'm also going to need a building scaffold. I'm not sure which would be better. I'll go with this one. This looks easier to reach higher points. Let's try this one. Let's make one of each. All right, so we're using this. Actually, let's unsnap that. There we go. And that's probably not getting it up high enough. So what does this one look like? Oh, it's a small one. Oh. Okay, well, I mean, I guess this could work. All right, now for a roof, let's go ahead and pick a roof texture. So what do we got? Tarred straw, plant fiber, stone shingle, tarred shingle. Oh. I think actually I might like this one better. I'm also gonna get rid of this this one here and see if this lets us... hold on. Oh, dang it. If I can just place this. Oh, almost got it. Gotcha. All right, so that does snap into place, and this does make it a 2-tiered. Yeah, that looks great. Oh, wait. Oh, really? Well, it was almost perfect. All right, now we can start working on the roof. Now, the texture... Actually, I need to select the roof blocks. Texture is right there, roof tiles. Now, let's try to do this in a nice way so it's centered. Let's get a block here, snapping back on. So yeah, that's probably the center right there. All right, there we go. That'll get that. I'll probably make this a window later. All right, now it's a roof tile. Did that snap in correctly? Ow. All right, let's try to replace that again. I'm not sure if that snapped correctly. No, I'm pretty sure that's snapping. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's snapping correctly. I'm just not sure it's going to look super fantastic. But we're going to try to play around with it a little bit and see if we can get this to look all right. All right, so I brought both things to a peak, but this should actually allow us to take, I think, these meter blocks and get rid of this, basically molding a shape you wouldn't normally have. All right, if you carve it just right, it gives you the intended shape. See how you're getting that circular top? There. So that is a custom 1.5 height roof, which is looking pretty... Yeah, I like it. All right, now to build out this little triangle piece. which lets us do it pretty cleanly. Oh, yeah, there we go. Wait, might be missing one block. Yeah, there we go. All right, and for visual interest, I think I'm going to have the other roof going in the different direction. Let's see how that's going to look. Yeah, okay, we'll make this work. All right, we'll have this snap out this way. And we're going to have to do some fancy molding in here to get this to work properly. All right, the roof is set up there pretty well. And yeah, I want to pull that forward to merge into the roof so it's all one piece. Oh, and of course, it just turned nighttime. Yeah, I'm out of roof blocks too. All right, so I need a temporary place to get some shut-eye, so I don't want to have to go back and forth every day. So let's actually place the carpenter here. And what do you need in order to make some beds? Or for the... you know what? I may as well just go grab my furniture. I did make the nicest bed, so let's go grab the bed. Just gonna yoink this. I think all the other things aren't as nice. I think there's nicer versions I can get. So I think we'll be okay with just the bed for now. All right, and we're back home. All right, this is going to be a temporary location. I want to actually make bedrooms. And I'm not sure where things are going to go quite yet. But yeah, let's just pop down to bed and slap asleep for the night. Sitting here glowing in the dark, waiting for the morning. Oh, okay, that's good enough. Yeah, so far, this is way nicer than what we had before. All right, now for the tricky roof part. All right, I'm basically going to build it out like this, and it'll merge in. But I'm going to have to do some cropping, probably on the interior once we're done. There, all merged in. That looks pretty good. All right, now to fix that monstrosity up there. All right, I should be able to carve this out with these 1 meter blocks. Actually, maybe I'll use the bigger one for now. No, that one's more prone to error. It's just going to take a little bit of careful carving. Gotcha. Perfect. That's all merged in. Nice. Oh, wait. What do I do with that? I might end up recarving things when I get that second floor up. I mean, on the outside it looks great, but the interior is going to need some work. All right, let's get these last bits of the walls, and then we can start looking at the interior. All right, that's probably as high as I can reach right now. Let's take a look at the interior. I'd like to see about where to put a staircase to get to a second floor. So let's get this out of the way. All right, so I'm going to do a roof here or ceiling, and I'll have a second floor, and this will just be a higher floor. Now that I'm down here, I mean, the height looks plenty fine. I mean, in terms of, like, you can, you know, like in my own home, I can stretch up, and if it tips my toes, I can touch the ceiling. This looks like almost double height. It looks like maybe a 10, 12-foot ceiling. So that should be plenty fine. So we can actually have a second floor comfortably. This is probably where my bedroom will be. All right, second floor. Okay, I mean, does it feel claustrophobic? It's probably because there's, you know, just one big wide open space. Once we start getting some interior walls, it should be better. Now, for an interior wall, what might we use for that? You know, palm wood looks pretty good. Actually, see what a palm wood staircase looks like. Ah, wow, that actually looks really nice. Okay, let's see what... Maybe I might actually like the palm wood better for the interior. So let's see about putting down a ceiling as well. Yeah, you know what? I think I like that better. It looks more refined. You know, like these obviously look like, you know, well crafted woods with floors and ceilings, but this it's just on another level. All right, there we go. Oh, okay, now there we go. Floors down, and yeah, I like it. All right, with that taken care of, we can start looking at walls now. Let's see, walls. So I come in here. You know, I mean, I'd like to have maybe a fireplace in here as well, and a chimney running out the back. Might be nice. Gosh, I don't even know what to do with all the space. I mean, this is all supposed to be interior space. This is probably going to be in my bedroom. So at the very least, I can move my bed around and get started there. Yeah, this here might be a good spot for the bed. But yeah, this interior roof section is going to have to come out too, now that I see how badly it's clipping inside here. All right, I think we've worked enough on the house for now. I get to some detail work there to do. But you know what? I want to actually do a little bit more in the world as it is. So let's go ahead and dump all of our building materials in. and do just a tiny bit of exploration. Our inventory is relatively clear, so let's take a look. We don't have anything in our quest journal, but we do have things on the map, and there's actually a fair few things over here. Now, I would like to maybe prioritize the desert area. There's a sun temple here, Shroud Root over there. So, separated siblings or something there too. So, let's start with separated siblings. That's one of the named things on the map. So, let's go take a peek. All right, that is not far away. It was 400 some meters, but just in case there's complications, let's pop on some food buffs. Let's go. It looks like there's a little cabin thing, or not cabin, but a camp. Okay, so there must be a lore note here somewhere. Ah, here we go. Expedition log number 1. Since our cavern is split into 2, every day feels more desperate. How I wish Queen Jasmina had stayed. Her grace and beauty would be a much-needed balm. Just yesterday, I heard Laszlo sobbing in his tent. We saw signs of survivors at the Flame Sanctum. It was a whole day's diversion, and for nothing. Despite the Shroud encroaching on them, these fools do not feel the need to join our ranks. Let them pray to the ancients to see how long they survive. We must stay on track. Pike's Mead Reach is weeks away. All right, so that was simple enough. A little note. So we guess we still have some Shroud Roots to get. All right, next location. You know what? Let's take over in this area. There's a Flame Shrine of Manior. And that sounds like it stands out. Everything's just Flame Shrine. What's this whole Manior thing with? So we may as well pop over to that spire and give a coast. All right, destination is 400 some meters away. What is that mark in our journal? Yeah, I'm not sure what's to the west. That's 4,500 meters away. That's on our journal. Because there's a journal note, but yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Either way, so we're heading in this direction. Now, I should note that I actually took a look at some of the points. I had some points to spend and decided to spend it on Updraft. Pressing jump on while gliding will give you a small height boost. It can be used once per flight and costs 120 mana. And this is what it looks like. There. So we got a bit of extra height. So we're probably going to make it all the way to our destination without having touched the ground. Okay, so we're just about there. Oh, I see some nasty stuff. So... Oh, okay. Yeah, there's an area down here. Let's not go too crazy, because this seems to be riding the side of the Deadly Shroud. Flame Shrine of Manior. So what makes this special? Okay, I got 4 sparks. What's this? As we all forget. So I fondly recall my clueless years, foolishly venturing further than the rest. The depths have piqued my interest, full of wonder and awe. I reached out, yearning for knowledge. Veiled in the warmth of the flame, I was young and feared no mistakes. In the abyss, I felt eternity. I feel it no more. The sand in my hourglass slips away. When I hear flame call the name of the eldest, my name, I am filled with regret. Our planet's core has changed. The ripple effect of my discoveries tore the valleys and their youngest apart. Failure should have scared me, not change. The abyss is all that remains, and it means oblivion. I branded my name into the stones, recorded for all my failures onto the obelisks, burdened to outlast me. Fearing to be forgotten, I signed my name on the last, how very human of me. Curious, this final feeling, so hollow, so cold. So, this guy set up all of the obelisks, and I assume the shrines, and this is the last of them? So there's a resin, some fabric. There's a bunch of nice items here. So it's so weird that this last shrine was just here on the edge. Interesting. All right, let's actually I'd like to walk my way up since we had that part of the map unlocked. All right, so that brings us out of the shroud. So there's a way just to walk right up and out of there. Okay, that unlocks that. All right, let's just keep popping open some Shroud Roots. All right, next destination. That's these are all Shroud Roots. Is there anything that stands out? Yeah, this one's really close. So I may as well go grab it. All right, off we go. Yeah, we're probably gonna head straight to it. Should be, oh yeah, into view. And poof, right on it. Looks like we have no competition. Very nice. Oh, okay, what is this place anyway? Oh, there's some nasty things. Let's do some Fireball. You guys are toast. Alright, trying to take a look at these buildings, see if there's any anything of value. Well, I don't see anything. Yeah, it just seems to be some ruins without too much to them. So let's get ourselves out of the shroud and teleport back. Looks like there's a spot in a cage right here that is out of the shroud, so that will work for me. So let's pick another destination and go there. Alright, this one seems to be a kilometer in that direction. I am not concerned. Alright, soaring over the Elixir well we were at. I think that's... Was that where the well blocks were? Not sure. Either case, we got a Shroud Root just down here. Oh, gotcha. Oh, we got a friend coming our way. Hold on. Eat lightning. Yeah, these are usually pretty weak to lightning. Cool. Alright, looks to be a destination down there. I wonder what this might be. Oh, there's a boss over here. Fireball. Let's try, hold on. I am curious about the other, so maybe get a bit of a space between us, if I can. Just give me a second to switch around my spells. Alright, Acid Bite. Curious how that would do. Hey, buddy, come here. Where are you going? Take Acid Bite. Oh, did I even hit you? Okay, let's hold on. Potion. Let's try that again. Acid Bite. Are you... Oh, god damn. Hold on. Are you not affected by acid? Okay. Alright, I guess we're gonna use a good old Flame Wand, which is doing a trick. What a punk. Got a nice staff out of that. A Mirage? I'm curious what Shroud damage does. Is that... ineffective. Well, that's interesting. Okay, Shock. Seems to be middle of the road. And of course, Fire is obviously the trick. So I wonder what Shroud is good against. Before we leave this area... Oh! Hi. Seems to be a note over here. Looks like, Alright, down you go. So what is this? I must protect the weapon. New location added. Okay, what's this? When I first laid my eyes on this reward, the mysterious wanderer promised me I was insulted. Okay, so more lore. However, I quickly realized this is the way of the Spectre. This ghost that distorts reality as if I'm entering a dream. I had hid the corrupted staff atop a wooden structure to overlook the Elixir Distillery. Only I disturb it. The visions of a floating figure still haunt me. Might be dreaming. So, a wooden structure. Must be up there. Well, I totally didn't expect an adventure today. Alright, so making my way through this tunnel where that led. So this must lead all the way around. Okay, so... Whoa. Oh, bugs. You just, yeah. I don't want to bother with you guys. Oh, there's our chest. Ooh. What you got for me? Shroud Weaver. Oh my god. Alright, so we just got an epic staff. Or legendary staff. So this does fire magic damage. Backstab, critical hit. This is crit chance. I mean, this is kind of a nice staff. Let's take a look at it. Ooh, I like it. Alright, since it's a special legendary... Oh, what's that? Oh, just something dead? Okay. So this is a special legendary staff. Maybe I'll use that for now. I'm actually going to teleport back to... Oh gosh, where do I go? Let's go to our new home and upgrade that staff. Alright, howdy dude. Enhance equipment. Blackened staff. No, the Shroud Weaver. So, plus 18 fire magic damage. Crit chance. Backstab damage by 20%. And health regeneration. I like it. Alright, well, I'll leave things off here. I've done quite a bit today. We got basically a house built, you know? I could probably get these out of the way. Yeah, there we go. So I still got a lot of refinement to do. This place could look a lot better. We have crops to do, underground base to do. There's whole lots we can do in terms of building. And I'm going to try to mix in occasional adventuring like I just did, unlocking parts of the map, finding the rest of the lore, and maybe getting all the flame shrines and whatever achievements we have left to get. So while the story itself is sort of done, we're not done exploring. This has been Genosis with episode 24 of Enshrouded. Like we saw here today, like the video. Like to see more in the future, consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and catch us next time where we squeeze out the last bits of the content in Enshrouded and just have a lot more fun with what we have left.